Welcome back to another lesson from your 2-minute teacher. In today's lesson, you'll learn about prepositional phrases. This lesson will go a little bit over 2 minutes. A prepositional phrase is a group of words consisting of a preposition, its object, as well as any of the object's modifiers. These are the two basic patterns for a prepositional phrase. Here are some examples. At school. At is the preposition, school is the noun. In life. In is the preposition, life is the noun. With me. With is the preposition, me is the pronoun. By running. By is the preposition, and this time it is combined with a gerund, which in this case is running. About what we need. About is the preposition, and what we need is a noun clause. Most prepositional phrases will also contain modifiers. Look at these examples. From my neighbor. From is the preposition, my is the modifier, and neighbor is the noun. Remember that the job of the modifier is to describe the noun or object in the phrase. Here's another example. Beside the hot fire. Beside is the preposition, fire is the noun, and hot describes the fire, so it is the modifier in this phrase. Here's another example. Without curiously looking. Without is the preposition, looking is a gerund, so curiously is the modifier. When prepositional phrases are placed within a sentence, they function as either an adjective or an adverb. Let's take a look at sentences in which the prepositional phrase acts as an adjective. Remember that adjectives are used to describe the noun or pronoun in a sentence. The man on the mountain is tired from his hike. The prepositional phrase is on the mountain. Here's a helpful hint. Prepositional phrases that act as adjectives will often answer the question, which one? For example, the pile of coats in the lost and found bin are beginning to smell funny. Which pile of coats? The pile in the lost and found bin. In the lost and found bin is the prepositional phrase in this sentence. Now let's take a look at some prepositional phrases that function like adverbs. Remember that adverbs describe the verb in a sentence. In these sentences, the prepositional phrases will answer the questions how, when, or where. For example, Bobby is tired from last night's grammar homework. How did Bobby get so tired? From last night's grammar homework. Here's another example. Before lunch, Tammy searched her purse for quarters. When did Tammy search for quarters? Before lunch. Now look at this sentence. We will never eat at Grandma's house again. Where will we never eat? At Grandma's house. Finally, be sure to keep in mind that prepositional phrases will never contain the subject of a sentence. We'll talk more about that though in our lesson on subject-verb agreement. And that's all for today's lesson on prepositional phrases.
Created using Powtoon.